for austerity and simple life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have a father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia.
Scorn
you marry him.
Scornful Lysander. True, he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him. And as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death.
I am far more capable. I have more financial standing. I love her more. What's more than all of what he can be. I am beloved of Hermia. Then why should not I then prosecute for my right? Demetrius, all about his head, made love to the Tsar's daughter, Helena, and she, sweet lady, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon the Spartan and a constant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much. For you, fair Hermia, look to arm yourself to dip your father's hand, please, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may insinuate to death or to a vow of single life. Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. I must employ you in some business against our nuptial and confirm with you of something nearly that concerns yourself.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chanced there did the roses fade so fast?
Like thorns of rain, which I will
I mean, for aught that I could ever hear, never read by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth. Either was different in blood,
a cross too high to be thought,
or else misgrasped in respective years,
of spite too old to be too young,
or else lit upon by the choice of friends.
no health to choose love by another's eyes.
Or if there were a sympathy in choice, or death or sickness to lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the colleague night, but as clean unfolded from heaven and earth, and ere man hath power to save, behold, the jaws of darkness, so quick are things.
Then we must teach our child, as it is a customary crime.
Good persuasion. Therefore, hear me. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 weeks, that she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and she that plays the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth from thy father's house tomorrow night, and in a wood, a league without town, where I did meet thee once with Helena to do service to a morn of May, there shall I stay with thee.
Oh, my good Lysander, I promise thee by the strongest bow to where thou hast appointed me. Tomorrow truly will meet.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
God speak to Helena. Whither away?
To be fair, the fair again I'd say. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are both stars and your tongue's feet are once queen of the Lord. When wheat is green and hopping above the fear, sickness is catching. Oh, or favor so. Here's what I catch for Hermia ere I go. My eyes should catch your eyes, my ears your voice, my tongue should catch your tongue's melody. Oh, where the world blind, Demetrius being invaded, the rest I give to you translated. Oh, show me how you look and what that art. Sway the motions of Demetrius' heart. The more I hate, the more he followed me. The more I love, the more he hated me.
Oh, his folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your love was that fault of mine.
Be calm. We will never have to stare at this again. Me and Lysander will decide this case.
Helena, to you our minds will unfold. Tomorrow night, when TV doth behold the silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the blade of grass, a time of us flights not so concealed, who after the days of device to steal.
There Lysander and myself shall meet, and then to Athens of where our eyes seek new friends and strange companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Return thou for us, and good luck granting thy Demetrius. Well, and Lysander, let us go.
But you, Helena, and as to your him, Demetrius still to me.
How happy some or some others may be. Through Athens I am not as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all that he do know.
I will go tell him a fair Hermia is quite the heat of the woods will he tomorrow night.
Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here's a scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, tell what the play treats on, then name the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Merry our play is, most lamentable comedy and cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready? Name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. And to the rest, yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Hercules rarely, or a part to tear a cat in, to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and biggest cars shall shine from far and make it more the foolish fates. Ha ha! That was lofty. Now, name the rest of the players. This is Hercules' vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Hey, Peter Quince.
You, Flute, will take Thisbe on.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman, for I have a beard coming.
That as well, you may play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe. Ah, Pyramus, thy lover dear, thy Thisbe dear, and lady dear.
No, you must play Pyramus, and Flute you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
You the lion's part. I hope here's a play well fitted.
Have you the lion's part printed? If it be, give it to me, for I'm slow of study.
You may do it exempt for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar, that I will make any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar, that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
You shall do it too terribly, that would fright the Duchess and the ladies, that they would shriek, or enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son.
I grant you, friends. If you were to roar too loudly, then that would fright the ladies and the Duchess. They would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice, so that I will roar you and twere any sucking dove. I will roar you as any nightingale.
No. You must play Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see on a summer's day, most gentlemanlike man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard were I best to play it in?
Why, what you will.
I will discharge it in either your straw-colored beard, your orange-tawny beard, your purple and grain beard, or your French crown-colored beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, and you will play barefaced. But masters, here are your parts. I'm to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me a mile about the town by moonlight in the palace wood. There we will rehearse. And in the meantime, I'll draw a bill of properties, such as our play wants. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu!
my moonlight proud Titania.
Jealous of?
Very sweetness. For swords is better company. Terry? Rash. Wanton. Am not I thy lord? Then I must be thy lady. But I know the knowledge stolen away from fairyland, playing on pipes of corn and pressing gloves and endless Philano. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest step of nature. But that bouncing Amazon, your buskin mistress and warrior loves, we went to Theseus, so you've got to give their bed joy and prosperity. How canst thou thus go shame, Titania? Granted my credit, Metropolitan, knowing I know thy love to Theseus. These are the fortunes of jealousy. Never have we met since middle summer spring. In our hill, in a dale, forest, or mead, by our cave fountain or rushing brook. Within the margins of the sea, thence our ringlets in the whistling fields. But thy brawls has disturbed our sport. I know you've been trying to get after my child. I will not part with them. How long will this word can you stay? Perchance we'll have the pieces to let you take. If you will patiently dance on the rounds and sing to our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I'll spare you the haunts. Give me that boy, and I will go with you. Not for the very kingdom. His mother was an order of my poultry. She being mortal, that boy died. It's for her sake I'll rear the child. Her sake I will not part with him. Now, I will not argue with you anymore. Fairies be gone. I stay longer. Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for my injury. My gentle Puck, come in. Come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, lying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid all armed with certain aim, he took and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. But mark thy way boldly, Cupid fell upon a little western flag. Before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Do took it on sleeping eyelids laid upon an exiled creature that it seems. Bring me this flower, and be thou here again, ere the Leviathan swim a league.
The girdle of the earth in 40 minutes. How now, spirits? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over dale, through flood, through fire, I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere. And I serve the fairy queen. Take you home on the green. All her houses as should be, and those gold coat spots with me, those earrings, fairy favorites, and those freckles with their savors. I just go see dewdrops and sit and take a pearl in every countenance here. Farewell, now, happy spirits, I will be gone.
Take heed. The king come not within his sight. The queen come not within his sight either.
Either I mistake your shape, and make it white, or else you are a truly knavish sprite. Call Robin Goodfellow, are not you he? That frights the ladies of the military? Skin milk and sometimes labor in the poor, and bootless make the breathless housewife sure. And sometimes, make the drink to bear no balm, mislead my wanderers laughing at their harm. Are not you he?
Speakest thou right? I'm not very wonder of the night. I jested over him and make him smile, while a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing the likeness of a filly foal, and sometimes lurk I in a gossip's bowl, the very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks against her lips I bob, and on her wither dew I pour the ale, the wisest aunt, telling the saddest tale, sometimes the 3-foot stool mistaketh me, and slip I from her bum down topple she, and Taylor cries and falls in a cough, and the whole choir holds
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. But who comes here? I am invisible. Shall overhear the conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood. Here I am, and woe within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Get thee gone, and follow me no more.
Strong is hard-hearted adamant, and even for that you would love you the more. I am your spaniel, Demetrius, and the more you beat me, I will follow. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Take me leave, for unworthy as I am, follow you.
Fare thee well, nymph, where he do leave this grove. Thou shalt fly in, shalt seek thy love. Hast thou the flower?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. There sleeps Titania some time in the night, lulled with these flowers and dances in delight. With the juice of this will streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it so the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Better with some care that he may prove more fond of her than she of one for love.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Darius, come, roundel and very song. Sing me to sleep, and wait to your offices and allow me rest. Having once this juice, what thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake, be it ounce or cat, or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair. In thine eye that shall appear, when thou wakest, it is thy king. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Good luck. You think it's one thing. Each trouble might not be good. Well, that's good. Harry will come today. Hello, servants. Yes. It was so sweet to my innocence, but living like a conference. I mean that as my heart is unto yours, it is becomes one to bosoms. And for me as with mine so dear to you, I do not lie.
But gentle friend, beloved courtesy, who lie further off in human modesty. So far be distant, and good night. I'm here out to rise with my hands.
Amen, amen. To that fair prayer say I. And until end, lose my life for loyalty. Here's my bed. Sleep in back to back.
To the forest have I gone? I've been in, found I none. On whose eyes I might approve this flower's forces stirring love. Night and silence, who is here? Weeds to Athens, he doth wear. This is he, my master said. Despising the Athenian maid, pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Trope on my eyes I throw. All the charm this power doth owe. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight, thy former lady's eye. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, thou dost kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus. Stay, on thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. But who lies here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead? Asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, wait.
To run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Helena, transparent Helena, nature shows art, and through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though he love your Hermia, Lord? What though? Yet Hermia still loves you, and be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minute I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helen I love, who would not change a raven for a dove. The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier maid. Things growing are not right till their season, so I being young till now right not to reason. And so touching the points of human skill, reason becomes martial to my will, leading me to your eyes, where o'erlook love stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore was I born to this keen mockery? When at your hands did I deserve the scorn? It's not enough, young man, that I never may nor never can deserve a sweet love from Demetrius' side, but that you must dwell my insufficiency!
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, see thou then. Never mayst thou come Lysander near, for as a serpent sweetest thing, whose deepest loathing to stomach graves. Breast high here she's of all men do leave. The hatred I have on thee, and all my powers of love and might. To Helen, may I be her knight.
Lysander? What's removed? Lysander? Lord?
Are we all met?
Packed. And here is a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn brake our tiring house. And we shall do it in action, as we do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, holy Bob?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Briar Lake in a perilous fear. I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
We will have such a prologue, and it will be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will the ladies not be afeard of the lion? I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing. But, I say, a prologue must tell that he is not indeed a lion. Let have his face be seen through the lion's neck, and he must speak through, saying thus, or to the same defect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life or yours. For if you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man as other men are. And then let him take his mask off and tell them plainly he is Flute the bellows mender.
That is well, but there's 2 hard things, that is. To bring moonlight into a chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe did meet by moonlight.
The moon shines the night we play our play.
A calendar, a calendar. Look in the almanac, find out moonshine, find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Then may we leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play our play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lanthorn and say he comes to disfigure or present the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe says the story did speak through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
That may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What heavy homespuns have we swaggering here? To rear the cradle of the fairy queen? What a play toward! I'll be an actor. I'll be an ardor, an actor too, perhaps I see calls.
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, stand forward.
Oh, Thisbe, the flowers of Otius savor sweet.
Odors, odors!
Odor savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe, dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
Stranger Pyramus, airplane here?
Must I speak now?
Marry must you, for you see, he has gone to see a noise that he has heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color, like red rose on triumphant brim, most frisky juvenile, and most lovely Jew. as truest horse, that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninnis tomb, man, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once. Cues and all. Pyramus enter! The cue's past. It is never tired.
No. as truest horse, as if they were to never tire.
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous, so strange, we are haunted! Fly masters, play masters, help!
What we do about around?
Why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Autumn, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Oh, Autumn, how art translated!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me if they could. But I will not stir from this place, do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, so that they shall hear I am not afraid. The Elsel coats so black of hue, with orange tawny bill. The throstle with his note so true, the wren with little quill.
Angel wakes me from my tiring bed.
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo gray, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dare not answer nay. For indeed, who would set his wit to so foolish a bird? And who would give a bird the lie, though he cried cuckoo never self?
I pray thee, gentle Norse, to sing again. My ears are much enthralled with thy voice, and my eyes are much enamored with thy visage. In thy force proports doth move me, and I just have to say, on first sight, I swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. But, to speak true, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art wise, thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I were wise enough to get out of this wood, I would have enough wisdom to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. I am the spirit of no common race. And the summer is still doth upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I will purge thee of thy mortal grossness. Give thee fairies for tinselly. Peace blossom, cobweb.
And I. Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. I want you to hop in his walk and gamble in his eyes. Feed him apricots, dewberries, purple grapes, spring figs, mulberries. The honey bags steal from humble bees, and for night takers crop their waxen bags.